So we actually make the watches, Kevin, from genuine upcycled firefighting materials. So even the case itself has 100 years of real firefighting history, we say, beating through every component.
It's wonderful here, Geneva, Switzerland, with Johnny Garrett. Really interesting story about watchmaking, brand development, and passion in the community. The William Wood brand. Now, if you haven't heard of it, you will. This is actually getting some really interesting buzz because you're supportive of first responder firefighters.
That's right.
Johnny, tell us the story.
So William Wood was the name of my late grandfather. He served in the British Fire Service for over 25 years. He was actually stationed up in the northeast of England. Every single one of our watches is dedicated to him, firefighters and first responders internationally. So we actually make the watches, Kevin, from genuine upcycled firefighting materials. So for example...
Well, walk me through even the case?
Even elements of the case, yeah.
Okay, so how do you, let's talk about that.
Okay, so we take a 100-year-old British brass firefighter's helmet, worn by firefighters in the 1920s, and we melt it down and we pour the brass inside of every single watch case. So whether it comes to the chronograph buttons or inside of the crown, so even the case itself has 100 years of real firefighting history, we say, beating through every component, which is really, really awesome. And something which is very special, which you can see by the striking strap that you have on your wrist.
Yes, I should disclose right now that I'm wearing one of your pieces, and it has a very unusual strap.
Yeah.
Of course, it has to be red for me, and I appreciate that. But
absolutely.
This is a fire hose, is it not?
It is, yeah. So 8 years ago, when we started out on this journey, we thought that there was just red fire hose. Especially in the UK, almost every region uses red. But it's actually made from genuine upcycled fire hose that's been used in real fires for the last 10 years.
I noticed almost a smoky smell to this.
Yeah, a bit of a barbecue kind of smell, yeah. It's actually quite cool for somebody to say actually smell the hose and for it to have a different sense of smell there.
What is this letters on here?
So every single piece of hose is completely unique to the owner. And what you're seeing there is the original black authenticity markings from the manufacturer stamped into the hose. And some customers either like a clean cut where it has no markings, and some customers like that.
I like the markings. I'm glad.
Me too.
And when I got the piece, there were multiple bands, some with markings, some without.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So I have the optionality, obviously.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this piece. Something unusual on the back. It says, in case of fire, break glass.
Yeah.
Is that meant to be humorous?
That's fun, yeah, exactly. And it puts a smile on people's faces every time they turn the watch over, which is really cool.
And what is the price point of this?
So that runs at $3,000 US, so about £2,500.
So that's very affordable.
Come on, yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. So, I mean, I think this is one of the trends that I'm really trying to support now, is to bring people into watch collecting at an entry-level price, but get great value.
For sure.
I mean, that's a tremendous amount of watch for $3,000.
And also, we're in this interesting arena, Kevin, where obviously we're doing this in dedication to firefighters and first responders. And something that we're very proud of is we actually have a division within the company that makes watches exclusively for fire departments. So speaking of New York, we made a watch called the FDNY Bravest Watch for the men and women of the New York City Fire Department. It's stocked in their store in the Rockefeller Center in Manhattan. And we donated $25,000 back to the FDNY Foundation as a result of producing these watches. And it carries the emblem of the FDNY in the back and the payroll number of each firefighter.
Probably a very popular piece among service providers.
Absolutely, yeah.
Let's have a look at some pieces.
Let's do it, yeah.
Let's show me a piece, give me its price point, what the vision of it was, and it is.
So this piece here is very cool. This is our new concept, and it comes in this box here, which looks like a fire exit sign. So this watch is inspired by a fire exit sign. So we like to say that it's the world's first 7-day movement that actually displays the fire exit sign man carrying out a different action for all 7 days of the week.
And I see a rather interesting rotor on the back.
Yes.
Images of a... Yeah. That's extremely interesting. This is a diver, is it not?
It is, yeah. That's 100 meters diver and resistant.
Very nice. Screw down crown?
Yes.
Yeah. Beautiful. Price point?
That is, well, in sterling, it's £1,500, so around 2,000 US.
2,000 US. Very nice.
Yeah.
Let's put that down here.
Thank you very much.
Keep the hits a-coming.
And then this watch here, we made this watch here to actually be worn on duty or in active surroundings, okay? So this actually has a fully shock resistant case. It's finished in stealth black. It took us a long time to find black fire hose. So those straps there have been used by firefighters in the UK for underground fires.
Underground?
Underground, yeah. That's why it's actually in the color of black, which is cool. And then the back of the watch is a modern day firefighter helmet with an orange visor that looks into the movement, which is really cool.
Yes. Price point?
That runs at $1,000 US.
Very affordable, but
Yeah,
very beautiful. Yeah.
Absolutely. And the dial is inspired by charcoal, so it's got that lovely rough effect.
Yeah, very nice.
These two watches here, these were designed together, okay? So one watch is the fire watch, and this watch here is the extinguisher watch. So this watch is meant to look like the dial is on fire. It's got a 3-layered technology that makes it look like the flames move in natural light when the sun goes underneath the sun.
And these are mechanical movements?
Yes.
Automatics?
Exactly. Yeah, mechanical.
Price point?
That runs at $1,000 US.
Also very affordable.
Yeah.
So I think that's how you're getting good volume, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
All right, what else you got? I see another piece in here.
So this piece is the one that we made for our 5-year anniversary as a brand.
With a yellow fire hose.
Exactly. And yellow is from the West Midlands Fire and Rescue Service. So in the UK, there's 52 firefighting regions. Only one region uses yellow. So we sort of call them the bad boys. Bad boys or bad girls, of course. And yellow is a very unique color, but it looks awesome against that bronze case.
It does, actually. This is a very attractive watch. And the price point on this?
That ran at $1,200, but that sold out immediately.
So you're not making any more of these?
We made 55 pieces. It sold out in about 3 hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe you should reconsider bringing it back.
Maybe for the 10-year anniversary. Yeah.
That is great.
Yeah.
I mean, it's clearly a very, very attractive piece.
Thank you.
And I'm sure it caught the eye of many people. That's fantastic.
Thank you.
Love it. Look, it's wonderful to discover a brand like yours and also have a community and a mission.
For sure.
Johnny, nice to meet you.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you for your time today.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
Now you know, William Wood, what a great story. And you want to find out more about these watches, you go online to their website, but also think about who you're supporting when you buy one of these. Johnny's mission is support firefighters, not just domestically, but all around the world. And they are responding by collecting his watches as they should. I love it. I proudly wear mine. See you next time.